Hello Internet, I am Firebolt.
And I'm the Orbiter.
And welcome to Democracy 3.
This all sounds really patriotic.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm British. Patriotic.
That's not even a thing.
It is. Patriots are Americans.
I don't care. Anyway, how can we take on the world if we can't even run a country? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to attempt to run a country.
Into the ground.
Let's see if we can do a better job than the current nut jobs.
One would hope.
Yeah. Right, so what country do we want to run?
Oh.
We can be us. We can be...
Yeah, that says France.
Yep.
Well done.
I was trying to think of a joke.
Oh, okay.
That flag should be white.
Ribbit.
We can be the sausage eaters. We can be the idiots. We can be the apologetic mooses. Or we could be spider herders.
Shall we be UK, seeing as we're in patriotic mood? Christian, 71.6%. That's bollocks.
This was made in 2013, so...
Okay.
Although it's probably not
that
that
2.3 kilograms per person was like an average weight or something.
No, that's tea consumption.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Like
per day, is that? Yeah.
I assume so.
Big Mac index. Is that how much a Big Mac costs? Gin?
Yeah, that's like a thing to measure inflation.
Anyway, what do we have to do?
Yes, we have to run a country.
Let's play.
So we're going to have 5 years, because that's the term length in the UK. What party do we want to be?
Oh, I like freedom. Freedom's good. Or liberal, I don't know. Yeah, freedom.
Okay. And who are our opposition going to be?
Oh no, actually, can we be the secular party?
Okay, right. We shall,
that would imply that
it has
maybe...
to be the Conservatives, really.
Does it?
Yes.
But with us being secular, should it not be the Jehovah Party?
Fine. Term limit. There is no limit in the UK. We have a monarchy in the UK. Do we want compulsory voting?
There's a social
This
issue.
isn't like a policy. This is just in the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Do all the citizens have to vote?
No. Let's go with just like things are.
So just like this then.
Yeah. I've never played this before, so this could be more difficult than I'm expecting.
Yeah, I'm not...
Gerrymandering?
These are like, these little bits coming up down the bottom, they're like jokes for their loading time.
I see.
That politicians often do, like calibrating corruption.
Ding! Click
Anyway.
to return to government. Okay. What have we got? GDP literature.
This is basically a tutorial to begin with. We have just won an election.
That was good.
So technically we've already won. So, if you'd like to read the top bit.
Welcome to Democracy 3. You have just started your first term as Prime Minister, and as your Chief of Staff, I'm here to explain how things work. The icons below show you a few key indicators of the state of our country. Hopefully you can change things for the better and get re-elected after your term is up. Press the button in the window below marked Begin Term of Office to start governing. How exciting! From here you can survey the current state of our country. It may look complex, but all the different components work in very similar ways. The icons represent different objects in the economy or society, including policies, laws, voter groups and values for important concepts such as health and education levels of our citizens. Click the next button. These strips in the centre of the screen represent groups of voters with the coloured progress bars indicating how happy they are with your government. The light grey area behind the text shows the percentage of our electorate that is in each of these groups. One of the key concepts of Democracy 3 is to understand that individual voters can be members of many different voter groups at once, and the extent to which they identify with those groups is in itself variable. You will never get all of these voter groups to entirely approve of you. Okay.
I find it weird how there's only that many in religious, despite it saying at the beginning that it was 71% Christian.
The capitalists don't like us, do they?
No, capitalists hate everything.
Parents
They're just
don't like us either.
You're taxing something, you're evil.
Okay.
But we've just...
White icons are policies. You start the game with some already implemented, but most can be cancelled and many more can be added. They can also be adjusted. Policies are the primary method you use to govern the country. Next.
We've just come off of another government, so some people are going to hate us.
Okay. Blue icons represent statistical data relevant to your country. They concern abstract concepts such as gross domestic product, crime, or the education level of your citizens. You can affect statistical data only indirectly through policy decisions. Like the other icons, you will find them in different zones of the screen depending on which part of the economy or society they represent. Transport, tax, etc. Icons with a red or green background are situations. These are ongoing events taking place in your country which may be going well, green, or badly red. You can encourage good situations and prevent or fix bad ones by your policy choices. This is all very political. Okay, policies, data, and situations are interconnected through effects. Hovering your mouse over any one of the icons will show how influence flows between them, with green being a positive effect.
Yeah, just have a look at the GDP there.
The speed of flow also shows the strength of the effect. Experiment with this.
That's a complicated.
I can't read the next word because rail usage is in the way. Then hit next. Okay, let's take a look at a specific group of voters and find out more about them. Click on the voter strip for middle-income voters. They're annoyed with us. But they're highly trusting.
And they're annoyed at tax and also homelessness.
Right. Neither poor nor wealthy. Very sensitive to changes in income tax.
It basically just shows what makes them happy.
If they are very sensitive to changes in income tax, maybe we should reduce income tax by 1%, because that would gain a lot of...
Only
what
problem
is our
is that
income
we're
tax rate?
already in a deficit.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, that's just a bunch of things that influence their happiness. I'm just going to skip through this because I've already played it.
Okay, you can talk us through it.
So there you go. So we go to this, we can see that we can change this by... oh, well, we can't yet. Hang on.
Is that because we're still in the tutorial?
Yes.
Yep, okay. Right, click on any of the situation icons you want more information
Which
on.
one takes your fancy?
What's that kind of yin-yang one down at the bottom left with the houses?
That would be racial tension, I think.
Okay.
Something like that. No, it would be like gang violence or something.
Intensity over time.
I'm just going to quit the tutorial.
Yeah, go on then.
I had to play already.
Right.
So that's ghettos.
Right, okay.
And as you can see here, as that issue, basically, green doesn't necessarily mean good. Green means that it's causing it.
Right.
Like, street gangs aren't going to fix ghettos. They're going to cause it.
So does this mean that vigilante mobs are having... Oh no, hang on. What are the effects?
The effects, basically, this being in hurts equality.
So there is racial tension, there are vigilante mobs, there are street gangs, and there are immigration.
Yeah.
And the effects of that are negative on...
The effect, that basically causes the ghettos to...
Oh, right,
this.
okay.
And we're meant to solve that, and if we get it below that point, the ghettos stop.
Okay, so we need to... What can we do to bring the ghettos down?
Well, there's a bunch of problems here, and that might not be the biggest one at this point. Including our massive deficit.
Yeah, I was going to say that wealth has got to be a big cause of ghettos, surely.
Hang on. Okay, I shall run you through a couple of things. Basically, income, expenditure, we're spending more than we're getting in. We need to fix that somehow.
Yeah, listen to Theresa May.
Either by cuts, which I prefer not to do, or high taxes, which I also think would be unpopular considering the amount of people that like us right now. It's odd to have that low popularity right off an election, but that's this game.
That is strange.
Right, up here you can see how likely groups are to kill you, because you can get assassinated in this game.
Oh.
Particularly the Battenberg group, they're the capitalists, they're likely to kill you.
Do they have anything to do with cakes?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's good. I would hate to have a marzipan related
Here we can look at graphs. All the graphs.
This is your ideal game, isn't it?
Yes.
You like data.
And we can get a focus group of why people like us or why not here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see different the popularities of certain policies. You can cancel some of these entirely as well.
Yeah.
Like you could just go, we don't need schools. Changes here.
I think that would be an unwise move.
This is like where we are on the political compass there.
Right.
Right. So here we have analysis of what we're spending things on. That can fuck off.
Military spending.
Yes.
Go on then.
We might get invaded, but who cares?
Well,
people are starving.
Yeah.
And that's all our income, and then we have charts here. Charts, wonderful charts. There we go. Right, on
we need to get the economy going a bit, don't we? Because the ghettos...
Here you can introduce new policies in all the various sectors, like that. They have different...
Flags on every street corner, that's a bit extreme, isn't it?
This little bit up here is your political power. Basically, how many things you can do per turn. So say if we go to quite a hot issue, say abortion, it's quite expensive to do anything to that.
Right.
And say we go to a fairly minor issue that nobody cares much about. Say, I think alcohol tax is quite low. No. What else is quite low? Recycling's probably quite low. Yeah, nobody particularly cares about recycling, where it goes, so it's not a hot issue.
Right.
So it's easier to move about.
Okay.
So yes, do you understand the game? Oh, also there are these, our cabinet, where you can, basically these ministers will get you different amounts of political power each turn.
Okay.
You can replace them and reshuffle the cabinet, but that will lower the value of other ministers.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so do you want to, what takes your fancy? Which of these icons look hot to you? Well, what would you... Right, so what problems have we got? This is crime. This is the economy. This is welfare. That's public services.
What's the one on the right, the red one with the dollars? What's that?
That is an uncompetitive economy.
Right, so we need...
And that's caused...
This is difficult.
Now, apparently... Oh, no, productivity lowers that. But
Yeah.
if we raise our productivity, then that will...
How do we raise our productivity?
Well, we can see. So productivity, I believe, is this one. That looks like a penis.
What looks like a penis?
That one.
Oh, that's just childish.
Anyway, so productivity, these things affect it.
Well, there's an asthma epidemic. That could be affecting productivity.
Apparently education hurts productivity. What?
Maybe it's the state that education's in at the moment that's hurting the productivity.
Yeah, I don't know.
How is education doing?
Education. I don't think there's an official measurement, but basically these things feed into that.
Okay.
And if education...
Why are the state schools white and the private schools blue?
But the blues are things that we can't change.
Right.
They're like statistical points. So
what state
we can't just say education's going to be amazing.
I think the trouble is with state schools
With
is
state
it's going to take time to
we can change
affect
the
change.
funding. Oh yeah, there are like delayed time implements.
Yeah.
On some of these. Okay, so first I would say fix this.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if we've got debt constantly, then that's going to be
So we need to
Sorry,
either bring
this might be a bit of a boring video.
We need to bring up income by 11 billion or expenditure down by the same amount, or make meet in the middle.
I'm not sure what that's meant to be.
11.22 billion is the difference between your income and expenditure. That's your annual deficit.
Right, okay. Not annual, quarterly.
No, your debt is what deficits have accrued over history.
No, that's not annual, this is quarterly.
Oh, right, okay. Ooh.
Each turn is 3 months.
Right. Oh, this is a turn-based play thing, isn't
Yeah.
it? So how many changes can you make?
Sitting around doing nothing.
How many changes can you make in a 3-month term?
It depends on how much political power you have and how much those things cost politically. Say you want to make a bold move like that, you're going to have to actually wait on your first turn.
Yeah, right, okay, yep. Okay, so we can spend up to 25 political points on our first adjustments.
You can get that to higher. I'm not sure what the maximum is at the moment.
What's the gears on the right-hand
Hang on.
side at the bottom?
What's our maximum political capital? What? Oh well. Basically we get 25 of that per turn.
Yeah. What's the gears at the bottom right?
That's a technology backwater.
Creationism versus evolution.
In that, evolution is on the sort of upward scale, so...
What's a technology backwater?
Basically, we're falling behind technology-wise.
Well, that's having an effect on GDP.
You can see our industry is based too much on old technology.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe, what would we increase funding? If we increase funding, it's going to increase the deficit.
Yeah. I would say increase science funding.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Give that a go.
But we need to cut on something, so I'm going to say military spending.
Yeah.
Cut that a little at least. Okay, so right now they're well trained. We can lower that to a light defensive, save maybe 10 billion or something.
Reservists, light defensive. Yeah, well trained, light defensive. You don't want just reservists.
Right.
Let's
Well,
go for...
do you just want light descendants then?
Yeah.
Right, so that's a few billion now.
Okay.
We will not see the exact effect of that until the next turn.
We've only got 6 points left.
Yeah, because that's quite expensive. People care about the military.
Is there anything we can do with 6 points?
We can, science funding. We can raise that up, but that takes time.
Okay. Well, we wanted to do that, didn't we?
Yeah, so
How much did we lower the defence spending by?
almost 10 billion.
So if we maybe put the science funding up by, what, 9 billion?
Okay, so that would be right.
It's at the bottom.
What?
Cost.
Yeah, but we were already spending about 6 billion on it, so that's increased that we're trying to do.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. So that'll be up to what?
15 roughly.
15. Sorry. It's getting late.
There we go. Right, so now they all have electron microscopes, which I quite like.
Good stuff.
Apply changes. That will take a couple of turns to...
Yeah, and in the meantime, we look shit.
And we cannot do anything right now because we've got no political power.
No.
So we have to end our turn.
Next.
So basically we've just pissed off patriots, or patriots as you would say.
And please the scientists.
Yes. Right, this is a quarterly report. Basically it'll tell us what things are going on. Only 7% of the public intend to vote for us, so we kind of need to fix that.
Yeah, crime's pretty high.
Yeah, that's a problem. Right, so
And unemployment.
every turn, roughly, you'll get these little issues. Where you
This
have
is a
to
bit
make
like
decisions.
nation states, isn't it?
Yeah, right. So there are demands from the police for the power to stop and search people on the street if they believe that individual may be guilty of the crime. Currently, our police cannot search someone without formally arresting them.
Well, it looks like the best option would be to introduce powers, but that's not a very freedom-oriented approach.
Leave unchanged. We don't want to just give them the random...
Stop and search.
It says it's open
yeah.
to abuse on racial grounds.
Yeah. What
I
else?
like how
What
they-
about unemployment?
They have little quotes down here.
What can we do with unemployment?
Unemployment, that's a whole issue.
Oh, we've got 25 back again.
Is that unemployment? Yeah, that's
Yeah, what's
unemployment.
feeding into that?
Everything. Apparently the GDP increases unemployment.
Wow.
Quite
No, I think what that means is the state of the GDP is...
No.
We're looking at it because unemployment's having a bad effect on homelessness.
No,
It's-
unemployment's...
Unemployment is increasing homelessness.
Right, so the GDP is increasing unemployment.
Yeah, but that surely means the state of the GDP at
No,
the moment.
it
So,
doesn't.
well, no, because by that token, it wouldn't make any difference what we did to the GDP. Surely by increasing the GDP, that would slow down. Oh, it's having a beneficial effect.
No, it's not beneficial. It's increasing.
It's increasing unemployment.
Unemployment doesn't have a beneficial effect on homelessness.
Let's have a look at GDP then and see what it is about it that's increasing it. Yeah, because we've got a shit GDP.
I think it's because basically it means that companies can automate stuff.
Yeah.
And so that largely affects this.
How can we get crime down and street gangs down without imposing...
Crime down, I would look at prisons, extensive rehabilitation, that sort of
I like extensive rehabilitation. I prefer rehabilitation to punishment.
So do you want to implement that?
If we've got the... Yeah.
Yeah.
6 turns implementation delay, though. We're going to get damned unpopular before we're going to get better.
Okay, do you want to have a look at tax then? Because people won't like any change to income tax, really. But if we tax the rich a bit, I mean, the capitalists might try and kill us.
Everyone
but
hates us anyway.
Most
so we might
people are
as well.
socialist in this society, apparently, so
We
they
might-
should like it.
We might as well, then.
Corporation tax or capital gains tax? Or we could tax alcohol to shit.
Corporation tax. Oh, I don't know, because that's going to have a negative effect on employment.
Hang on, what does that do? It doesn't actually have any effect on employment.
Okay.
Right, 50%.
Yeah, do it. Why not? I'm getting fed up now.
We need money. That's how you fix the deficit. That won't backfire at all.
We've got 6 things left. What can we do with street gangs?
It's not like we've got an uncompetitive economy or anything. Street gangs, that's this one.
Anything? Can we do anything with street gangs or...
Community policing.
Go on then. So what can we do with that?
Basically, put that on maximum and then it's not the actual police force. It's community policing so they actually know who they are.
Go on then. That doesn't actually cost us anything either.
No, people like it.
I don't like this asthma epidemic. Our health system's a bit...
Yeah, there's a doctor strike which is massively affecting that. It's fucking over
What's happening with the labour laws? They're feeding in black to that. What's black?
Black, I think, it's very dependent.
All right, okay. Unemployment's causing problems.
So we should probably fix the doctor strike if we want to fix health.
Yeah.
Because that's really having a negative effect on health, and health is really gonna affect the asthma epidemic.
Yeah, definitely. definitely. So how come
Actually,
we...
apparently it's the environment that's affecting that. And car usage is, no, a good environment would help stop that. Car usage is causing the problem. It's nothing to do with health. So maybe we should subsidize some transport. That's probably dirt cheap politically.
Yeah.
So rail subsidies. Oh no, people don't like trains or something. Well then,
put them on buses?
fuck over road. No one likes us cutting down that. No one likes us cutting up bus lanes. Jesus, these are wimpy sods.
What's this gun thing down here?
Gun? That hang.
No.
Oh, which gun thing?
The machine gun type thing.
That's organised crime.
Okay, how do we... What's the intelligence services bit there? We can't do that.
No.
Alcohol. We were looking at alcohol, weren't
we can introduce a new policy.
Yeah,
Do that.
can do.
So this would probably be... If we want to affect car usage, then we should probably go to transport.
Okay.
So telecommuting initiative.
Introduction cost.
Basically, it makes people work from home more,
Yeah.
which stops.
Go on then, because that kind
That's
of...
very popular as well.
And it also reduces the strain on the existing transport system
And
without increasing it.
Relatively cheap.
Do it.
And because we've just introduced that policy, we can say any cost.
Oh, let's shove it right up then.
Okay, apply.
We've still got 4 left.
I remember seeing something that's really quite easy to move at some point. Should probably solve some education stuff.
Yeah.
Although people seem to don't really like us spending money on education for some reason.
What's this one in the bottom left corner? Oh, that's health of some kind.
That's the National Health Service.
That's not in the bottom left corner.
That one.
Yeah.
That's the asthma.
That's the asthma, yeah.
Do you want to increase the health service? It'll stop the doctor strike, maybe.
Yeah, go on then.
We can't do that because people don't like that. God. Do you want to just leave it here because then we get more
Have a quick look at alcohol and then we'll leave
alcohol? Which one?
it. Alcohol abuse. What can you do with it?
Alcohol consumption increases it. Poverty increases it.
How can we reduce alcohol consumption then? Tax alcohol.
Yeah, but that's too expensive. People like their alcohol. I doubt we'll be able to change the alcohol law.
It's not easy, is it, this?
No. Here it is. Yeah, no, we can't do that. I would just leave it until the next turn, then we get more political capital
Yeah,
to
that's
deal with.
true, yeah.
We can also check basically who's activists and stuff in our group, but for some reason that seems kind of messed up in this game. We have 0 people that are willing to join our party, apparently.
Well, we're popular then.
Yeah.
The Jehovah Party have. Mind you, opposition always have more activists because they're reacting and not. You know, if you're already in power, you don't need people to mobilise to...
But 0 to that is not good.
No.
Next turn anyway.
Let's see what a mess we made.
A big one.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. We might do a second part on this. So you just
I think we might have to, yeah.
So, ban alcohol adverts. There's a proposal for a law to outlaw the advertising of alcohol on television. Although it would remain legal to advertise on radio, billboards, and other means, a TV ban is seen as a potential way to reduce alcohol intake by our citizens. So
I don't object to that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not exactly stopping anyone.
No, you're not restricting anyone's freedom. You're just... Well, apart from the company's freedom to
But I don't see
people.
companies as people, so...
Yeah, okay, I would approve that then.
And that might help with our alcohol abuse problem. I don't mean personally.
Of course.
Oh, and now we've got a surplus, which means we can start reducing the debt.
How did that happen?
Because we massively slashed military spending and whacked up corporation tax, which might be causing problems now, but you know, capitalists might want to kill us. But
GDP's still crap, isn't it? We need to sort out housing because that's causing the ghettos and the crime and the prison.
State housing, or do you want to change it by some other means?
No, I think we need to get people off the streets.
State housing then.
Although it's benefit related, really, isn't it? I mean,
unemployed benefit would help. Get rid of that. So do you want
we need more housing as well, though. So unemployed benefit. Is this
unemployed benefit? There we go.
That's going to be popular to raise, isn't it?
Yeah. How much? We've got quite a bit of money to play with.
12.59 billion per quarter. Go on then.
That's not what we're increasing.
Trouble is, we don't want people to be encouraged to stay out of work.
That won't happen.
No.
That's a myth.
Is it? Okay.
Countless studies prove that it just actually makes them go into work more because they realise that society's actually going to help them if they do.
Really? Okay.
It's the same for rehabilitation in prisons.
Yeah.
What else can we do this turn? We can look at education. Do you want to improve that?
We haven't got rid of the doctor's strike yet, have we? But
can try. No, we can't actually do anything with that now. And what else affects this?
Unemployment.
Yeah.
So how do we get people into work?
Well, that's almost going to stop. That's on a downward trend anyway.
Oh, okay.
We should probably still... Yeah, that's costing us a fair bit as well.
Yeah, okay. That's gone the wrong way, hasn't it? The GDP,
That's because of
GDP.
corporation tax, but it's necessary for the money.
Yeah.
Either we have to cut or
I'm not liking our crime figures.
crime.
Ghettos and criminals and stuff.
The ghettos, yeah, they're still high. But didn't we increase the community police? Yeah. So
We could put that to... have we done that on this turn? It's waiting to implement, is it?
no, it's just got a delay on it.
Alright, yeah.
You know what we should do?
What?
Legalize narcotics and then tax them to shit.
Yeah, do it.
That's quite expensive. People don't like that.
They should have a spliff and it'll open their minds a bit.
We're gonna have to wait till next turn if we want to do that.
Okay. That's
can
narcotics, though. What about just marijuana over there?
Oh, that's under that. That's basically legal drug consumption, which is
Right.
nil because we don't add. Well, apart from alcohol, but
See, I think that would cut the alcohol use as well.
yeah, this is all black. For
So
some
we
reason.
need to save up points for that one. I like that.
I
as a
think
policy.
black might mean unknown effect.
Okay. Is it safe to save these points up so we've got enough to legalise narcotics in the next round?
Fuck it.
'Cause I
we
think
can
that-
introduce a new policy quickly.
We can.
Like disability benefit. That
Um,
might be nice. Or food stamps.
Have we not got disability benefit at all?
No, apparently we haven't.
And it's very popular. Oh
It's
no,
not.
it's not. What was the
People
welfare
are-
fraud department? That's popular.
Yeah, but it's shitty and
That can antagonise legitimate claimants. Okay, rent controls.
that might be useful for housing. Yeah, we can regulate the private house owners so that they don't shoot houses through the roof and just make us have to spend loads on housing. This might be a controversial video.
Childcare provision as well.
Yeah, but we can't do that. That just means that we haven't got enough this turn
Right,
to do
okay.
that.
Let's do rent controls.
Do you
then.
want to do rent control?
Yeah, do it. Why not?
And we can set the standing level. And it's quite cheap. It's just basically...
Yeah, well, we don't like capitalists anyway, so...
Although apparently that does... No, that decreases poverty.
Which is a major source of crime.
Socialists like it. Capitalists really don't like it, but it takes down private housing and capitalist income, but it raises poor earnings.
Have we not raised social housing, though? So private housing's less of an issue if there's more social housing.
I don't think we have raised social housing.
We maybe need to think about doing that then, jolly damn quick. Otherwise we're going to have a bigger housing crisis and we've already got homeless.
Okay, so
State housing.
whack that
Raise,
up.
yeah.
Oh, maybe not that much, because that's quite expensive. Not something we actually have. Just to hide, then, I would say. Okay, we may be in deficit after this turn, because we did quite a bit of spending now, but
Okay.
hopefully we haven't spent too much. God, this is like work.
Yeah, this is one of the things I think I find quite, all these like sort of business simulation games and stuff where you're running an empire. You think, well, if you're going to play at it, you might as well do it for real, because it's bloody hard work.
Less
And
risk this way.
Yeah, that's true. Crime on the...
Well, this isn't a choice, just that apparently vigilantes have started popping up.
Oh.
Basically Batman's come in. So
Oh.
we've now got Batman. Good.
Is he not supposed to be rich? I thought he was a capitalist.
I don't know.
I would have thought he would have been like one of the bad guys.
And we're getting more popular.
Well, that's good.
We're at our peak value, and nearly a third of them are going to vote for us, which is an improvement from 7%. That turn alone
We are ace.
did that.
We are ace.
So people really like us spending money.
Maybe we should go into politics.
No.
What's our deficit like there?
We've still got a surplus of
Ooh.
30 billion.
So the debt's coming down. That's good. We've got 24 points. Can we legalise narcotics with 24 points?
No.
Oh.
We can do a few things and just sort of save up a few points.
Yeah. We need to do something about homelessness. We did the housing thing, didn't we? What about... Can we do anything to help get the doctors' strike back on track? Because we need to tackle health,
I
don't
would
we?
say NHS, really.
Yeah, let's give them a bit. And then save the rest for next turn, yeah?
Excellent health provision.
Yeah.
People like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
like
definitely.
healthcare. No. allow them. Jesus. Why are you even coming to us with this? Fuck off, you twats. There we go.
We've still got a
We can now
surplus.
legalise cannabis. Let's not legalise LSD or all drugs.
Oh, I like LSD. Yeah, it
can
can
be
cause...
harmful.
I suppose it could cause some mental difficulties.
Yeah, it can actually cause health problems there.
Okay. What's the top one?
What?
Is it heroin at the top or something?
I'm assuming
Legalise all drugs.
everything. So basically,
Yeah.
meth, heroin, whatever.
See, while I realise that they can be harmful, I think it does more harm banning them because Anyway, that's for one of our discussion nights,
just
isn't it?
at least legalize cannabis.
Yeah. It's a step in the right direction.
LSD could be harmful, so... Oh, we don't have any policy points, but next turn, recreational drug tax.
Yeah.
It's not that...
3% popular.
But we've only got a surplus of 3 billion now, apparently.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I don't know.
Oh.
We spent money on the health service.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe some of the fun... Yeah, because that was still going up or something. Right, so we're definitely introducing that tax.
Yes.
Doctor strike is over.
Yes.
Oh, but our credit rating has been downgraded. So we're now BBB. Is that a bad thing?
Triple B. Well, the UK got taken down from AAA rating to, I think, AA at the end of the last recession.
Oh.
So triple B is probably quite poor.
Oh, well. We're nice to our people anyway. It's not like... I mean, look at
They're like
this.
bra sizes, aren't they, GDP figures?
Okay. Didn't know you were an expert on the subject.
Well, I haven't worn one for a while, but go on, go on.
We need to fit this deficit.
We do.
So, government military spending.
Again,
no, the tax.
Yeah, let's get the corporations back on side, because that'll help with unemployment.
Implement.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Can we bring down corporation tax again a little bit? Or?
Oh, that's only millions. It's not even 1 billion, but do you want to introduce that anyway?
Well, it helps poverty. It doesn't help youth poor. I don't know. Why don't we just go halfway in between where it is now and...
It doesn't help poverty, it hurts. It basically increases poverty.
Oh, but it helps the youth, the poor, and legal drug consumption.
Do you want to just leave that there?
Maybe, yeah. I'm thinking maybe bring down corporation tax ever so slightly to appease.
We need money, though.
Yeah, but we need people in work to earn money.
It doesn't affect employment. I told you.
How does that not affect employment?
Right, what affects employment? GDP actually causes unemployment, and this is the thing hurting GDP. So we should be destroying our GDP right now.
Okay, so we want to put up corporation tax.
It's already at max.
Is it? Okay.
Capital gains tax?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we're already going socialist, so go the whole hog. Oh, and people like that anyway, so
yeah, shut it up.
It won't, it's not like that will destroy the economy or anything. Boink. That's essentially what the government is doing, isn't it? Yeah, just wonk down.
Oh, they're not doing it on capital gains tax, though.
No, but they're doing it to... Oh no, they're doing wonk that down. Or, wonk everything down that isn't...
What kind of a word is wonk? What's that? Creationism versus evolution. What can we do with that? Both systems taught. Let's stop teaching evolution, please, or at least we can't.
Stop teaching evolution.
Not evolution, creationism. Sorry, we can't anyway. We haven't got enough money.
Yeah, that's a really hot issue. So
yeah.
Next turn.
Yeah. What did we actually do then?
Raise capital gains tax and introduced marijuana tax.
Okay.
We need taxes here. Tax evasion, great.
Oh, great.
And corporate exodus.
Oh, great. And a media backlash.
One of our country's most popular newspapers launched a major campaign criticising your policy so far. Great.
Our polls report's going a bit down as well.
Well, how are we meant to fix tax evasion?
Well, people evade tax when they feel they're being unfairly taxed.
But they're not.
Corporation tax is the biggest cause, so why don't... Now we've put capital gains tax up, why don't we bring corporation tax down a bit?
Fine. We've still got a deficit, an even bigger deficit, because all the tax evasion is lost of billions, I think.
Yeah.
What's actually losing us money here?
Corporate exodus.
No,
we need to get companies
back. It doesn't
back.
say that it's losing us money. Usually it says it's losing us a certain amount of money. Say here, that.
Alright.
But I know it's losing us some money. Oh god. We really... Lower that a bit.
Bring it down to 40% maybe. See how that...
And people like a cut, so...
They do.
Even if it's, like, from a massive extreme, it looks normal then.
I take it that one with the gallows is the death penalty, is it?
No, it's vigilante mobs.
Oh, right, okay.
That's a problem. Basically, citizens think that the police aren't able to do their job, so they start just beating up people on the street.
Maybe we should give the police a little bit more power rather than stop and search. Can we give them a little bit?
We can fund them more.
We can fund them, yeah, without giving them...
And because the community policing is high, then it should still be fun.
Yeah.
Fortunately, conservatives like that, but...
Well, not until they get found out by it.
Anything else you want to do this turn? I think that'll be our last turn this part.
No, why don't we save ourselves 8 points for next time? I don't know, what else can we do? We could do with doing something quite drastic, couldn't we, next time? So maybe if we save the capital.
Okay.
Let's see what that did. What mess we've got to clean up next time.
Yeah. Credit rating downgraded again to now BB.
Oh shit. Poverty's coming down. Crime and unemployment.
We're still in a recession, so it's great. It's fantastic. Okay,
that
on that
this is like the midterms.
Fucking hell.
What? Are we
Yeah,
going
we've
to
really
cause a
fucked up.
revolution?
We're now in a bigger deficit, and we're gaining popularity a little bit again, but...
Okay.
And our credit rating is BB.
Politics, what can you do?
Great. Oh, great. Right.
So that was a depressing end to the session.
Okay, we shall conclude this in another part, because you might want to see the rest of this. You might not, in which case, fuck off.
It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Did you just tell our supporters and subscribers to fuck off?
That's probably not a good idea. But...
No, please don't fuck off. Well, you can fuck off from watching the Firebolt series and reviews and stuff, but you can keep supporting me. I might even do my own series. We can go head to head. I'm just rambling now. Let's go.
Anyway, I have been Firebolt.
And I've been the Orbiter.
And this has been Democracy Free.
Yay, democracy.
Thanks for watching. We'd really appreciate it if you support us on various things, obviously subscribing on YouTube, Twitch, following us on Twitter or Facebook. We have a Discord server that you can join and talk to us and other people, and a website where you can check out blog posts.
And obviously this isn't free for us to run, so if you'd like to support us financially, we have a Patreon page where you can donate monthly and get subscriber rewards. We also have a Stream Elements tipping page where you can make one-off donations, or you can donate post-production credits on Audphonic. The links are all in the description.
Farewell.
See you next time.